Snapping America Live. Here we are with the green bracket. All right, so first things first, just to remind you, they'll be snapping to the punter right in front of the target. If they throw anything inside of the white bars where the red box is at, that's a strike. All right, if they throw a ball that's got a wobble on it, it's a minus of 1 point on the snap. What's a strike worth? 2 points. All right, so making it really simple, their job is to try to stay alive. All right, you want to essentially avoid throwing 3 balls. Once you throw 3 balls, you're out. So what does that mean? If you throw a strike with a wobble, all right, that's a minus of a half ball, right? So super simple. You get a half ball that's out of it versus that strike. So when you get that half ball, then at that point you run the issue where, hey, I'm 1.5 balls, I'm 2 balls, 2.5 balls. All right, so now you're a half ball away. So the goal is to stay alive as long as you can. Once everybody except for the final guy has gotten 3 balls, we move on. All right, first things first. Ready? Would you like to go first or last to make everybody else go last in front of you? You want to go first? All right, Warren Flatt was the guy that was in first place for the green bracket. Warren will start us off. Here we go. All right, Warren. Guys, I need you guys to be off to the side, out of the way. Camera needs to see everything. Thank you very much. Warren Flatt, I want a snap and block. Snap and block. Must do post snap. Don't do a post snap. You don't get any points on it. That's a strike. Good ball. He dropped it down a little bit. Epstein's up. Here we go. Luke Epstein with a strike. Great ball. Class of 26 out of Illinois with a great ball. Again, snap and block as you saw the first 2 guys do. It does not change until I say otherwise. Strike. Great ball out of Nichols. Well done. Class of 26. Excuse me, 25 out of Illinois. That was a great ball. Next up, Gabe Vernetti out of Illinois, class of 26 as well. Right now, he's the 7th seed. This was a tight race between 7th to 3rd. Okay, it was a strike, but he didn't do his post snap. That's a forfeit of points. Gotta do it. Again, blocking until I say otherwise. Must do a post snap. Everybody can snap a ball, but you got to go snap and block or snap and release. Snap and block right now, Nathan Hunt, class of 26 out of Michigan, 9th seed. Ball, a little outside. Back at the top, it is snap and release, Warren Flatt. Warren Flatt, class of 27 out of Illinois. He won at only 27 in representation here, and he is the number 1 seed overall. It's a strike. Good ball. That's inside. That's touching red. And that's 2 strikes for Warren Flatt. Again, coaches, the strikes only matter for points accumulation, but it does not matter for this competition as far as staying alive. You want to just stay alive. Luke Epstein, class of 26 out of Illinois. It's a bar shot. Has a bar shot. Luke, 1 warning. Everybody gets 1 warning. Watch that spiral. That's a half ball. Okay. Next up, Matthias Nichols. They literally hit the bar, as you saw right there. Bar shot. Okay. It's a good ball. It's just a half ball there. Snap and release. Snap and release. Good job confirming. Confirm every time if you need to. Ball dropped out. Dropped out the end. That's 2 balls for Vernetti. All right, Nathan, here we go. 9th seed. Strike, great ball. All right, snap and block again. Back to snap and block. Snap and block. Snap and block. For everybody. Takes focus and listening and doing your job as a snapper. Even at the line of scrimmage when a call is changed. Warren Flatt, class 27 out of Illinois, first seed. Strike, great ball. He got up. It's a block. Well done. Our third seed, Luke Epstein, class 26 out of Illinois. Snap and block. Ball, it's up. Luke Epstein is at 1.5 balls as of right now. Matthias Nichols with a half ball right now and 1 strike. Okay, he got up to the block, but it is a bar shot. So that's a half ball. Right now, he's got 1 complete ball. Gabe Vernetti, class 26 out of Illinois. He needs this here. Good job. Good way to stay alive. Good way to stay alive. It does have that tail on it. That's your 1 warning as everybody gets, okay? Vernetti, clean it up. Snap and block. Snap and block. Nathan Hunt, class of 26 out of Michigan. Currently has 1 ball and 1 strike. Good ball. That's a strike. Nice job. All right, first seed, Warren Flatt, class of 27 out of Illinois. Snap and release. Snap and release. Snap and release. As of right now, they are alternating. That's a bar shot, half ball. Luke Epstein, class 26 out of Illinois. This kid's got a motor. Snapping and releasing here. Great ball, strike. Beautiful. Matthias Nichols with 1 ball, 1 strike, class of 25 out of Illinois, New Trier High School. Ball's a little low. I need it higher than that. A little higher than that. Give me 6 inches higher and you'll get something out of it. Ball. Just a little low. Gabe Vernetti, 2 balls, 1 strike. Snap and release. Snap and release. Snap and release. Ball outside. He tried to help you out there. Ball's outside. Vernetti is out. 9th seed, Nathan Hunt. Nathan Hunt, class of 26 out of Michigan. That's a strike, but that also had that wobble. That is your 1 and only warning. Okay, Warren Flatt, first overall. Release again. Snap and release again. Strike, good ball. No one had a slow rotation on it. Warren, that's a warning. He's got 4 strikes right now. Luke Epstein, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1.5 ball, 1.5 ball. All right, it's in there. Luke, clean up that spiral. Clean up that spiral. Has he been warned yet? I don't think so. He has? He has? Hey, that's a half ball. It's still a strike, but it's a half ball. Okay. It's release. Release. You got 2 balls right now, Epstein. Matthias Nichols. Bar shot. Bar shot. Technically stays alive with 2.5 balls. Just enough to stay alive. Yep, Nathan, snap and release again. 3 strikes, 1 ball for Nathan Hunt. Class of 26 out of Michigan. Ball dropped out. Just a little low. It almost got that bar shot, but it dropped off the last second. Back to first seed overall. Snap and block this time. Warren Flatt, class of 27 out of Illinois. He's got 4 strikes and a half ball at this point. Strike, great ball. Okay, back to Luke Epstein, 26 out of Illinois, St. Charles North, has 2 balls, 2 strikes at this moment. Strike, great ball. That's good. All right, we have Matthias Nichols, class of 25 out of Illinois. Class of 25 out of Illinois goes to New Trier. Snap and block. Snap and block. Good job waiting. He has 2.5 balls here. He needs a strike to stay alive, and he did. Great ball. You didn't have to frame that one. You didn't have to frame that one. That was a good ball. There was no reason to do that. That's a good snap. Well done. Nathan Hunt, 9th seed. 2 balls, 3 strikes. Half ball keeps him around. A strike keeps on going. Bar shot, half ball, just a little up. Warren Flatt, snap and block again. 5 strikes and a half ball. Class of 27 out of Illinois, West Aurora High School. At Flat with 2 T's, Warren. Great ball, strike. Back at it, Luke Epstein. 3 strikes, 2 balls. Strike to keep going. Snap and block here. Snap and block here. It's a bar shot, bar shot, bar shot, half ball. It's close, really close. Not enough. Matthias Nichols with 2.5 balls here. Ow, Matthias. Next one to bite the dust. Okay, snap and block still. Nathan Hunt with 2.5 balls and 3 strikes. You need a strike to stay alive here, Nate. Got to get up, dude. Snap the ball, get up. Snap the ball, get up. Bar shot. You try to bring it to help you out. There goes Nathan Hunt. He's out. It also had the wobble on as well, too, Nathan. So, either way, 0 points. So we have Warren Flatt against Luke Epstein. Warren Flatt with a half ball. Luke Epstein with 2.5 balls. Here we go. Snap and release. Back to snap and release here, coaches. Warren Flatt with 2 T's, 27 out of Illinois. It's a strike, good ball. Slower rotation, not a wobble. Definitely a slower rotation, slower snap. Luke Epstein, 26 out of Illinois. Great ball, strike, beautiful. That was pretty right there. Great snap. That's 4 strikes for Luke Epstein. Right now, both of these guys already are guaranteed at least 20 points. Yeah, let's block this one. Here we go. Block. Warren Flat out of Illinois. Strike. That's a good ball. Left hip. Here we go, Luke. Throw another dart. Keep this going. Throw another dart. 2.5 balls here. Needs a strike to keep going. That's a strike. Great ball. Nice job. Coaches, these are a class of 27 and a class of 26. Warren Flat's the 27 out of Illinois. Luke Epstein is a class of 26 out of Illinois. Watch how these guys are starting to shine here in the competition when it matters. Warren Flat has 8 strikes and a half ball. Luke Epstein has 5 strikes and 2.5 balls. Let's go block again. Like what I'm seeing right now. This looks good. Nice battle. Snap and block. Strike, great ball, right hip. Luke Epstein. 5 strikes, 2.5 balls. This is all about just staying alive. Notice, coaches, that these guys are not loafing on getting up. They're getting up pretty quick, too, while they're at it. It's pretty amazing. Ah, there it is. Luke Epstein is, oh, hey, heck of a job, Luke. Holy crap, dude. Great job. That was beautiful. Way to push it through. All right, Warren. All right, coaches. Warren Flat was the first overall seed, has moved on to the championship through 9 strikes and a half ball. Well done. Okay. We'll be going back up with the purple bracket here in just a second. Again, Warren Flat, class of 27 out of Illinois, 6'4", 190. Warren Flat with 2 T's. Thank you. All right. We'll be back to you shortly with the purple bracket. See you in just a second.